What's up, everybody? So I was sitting here, as you can see, tired as shit, and I was just literally thinking, okay. So regardless if people understand or know it or not, at some point there's gonna start being some population control. Like, have you ever seen The Purge? Like that kind of crap, okay? Or like Hunger Games. It's gonna happen. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what anybody tells me. It's gonna happen. I've been saying this for years. That's why they're making those movies, actually, is to kind of prepare you for what they're already trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Um, so dead ass real question for you people out there, the gang stalkers and shit, okay? Like the people that are like jealous of people's abilities, trying to take them out, get them arrested, all this shit. So when this population control is what I'm gonna call it, because that's what they're gonna call it, something cute, instead of like a mass murkage. Um, so when that shit goes down, and all y'all people out there with HIV and hepatitis and cancer and all this shit that is like terminal, that you're getting medication to help you stay alive, right? When they take all your medication away because of population control, because they eventually decide that no matter how much money you have, you're gonna die anyway, so they don't give a shit because they're just trying to get rid of people. But y'all murked off all the people like me or the other spiritualists that do herbal remedies, that do energy healing, that do all this different stuff for you. How you gonna get better? How are you gonna heal when because they've already started. I don't know if anybody's really paying attention, but they've already started literally a shortage of medication. I highly doubt it. I think that's what's happening. Is it's like when it was all like COVID crazy, and people were like hoarding Tylenol and shit. Okay, because there wasn't a shortage, people were hoarding it. That's what happened. Is there was like an overkill of buying shit. So I'm just curious. While everybody's over here trying to take people out that are like healers and being jealous and all that shit, what y'all gonna do when the pharmacies start withholding medication from you because they're trying to exterminate people? Because y'all keep puppy milling these children you ain't taking care of and dropping them off at the fire station and shit. I'm gonna be hella real right now. Like, this is some real shit. Like, what are you going to do? Who's gonna heal you? What happens when they start taking, for example, good book, by the way, books like This Way, so that you don't have the material to know which medications help what, because they're going to do it. Hell no, they ain't gonna let you heal yourself when they're trying to mass murk people. I'm gonna put it out there. We ain't gonna do no population control up on this channel. If this gets flagged, it gets flagged. If it doesn't get put out, it doesn't get put out. I said what I said. You know what I'm saying? But for all y'all out there trying to fuck with people that have knowledge on how to help you and heal you and make sure that you don't die when all these medications start getting withheld, because it's going to happen. It's already happening right in front of your fucking face. Said what I said. What are you going to do then? Or better yet, when you have sat there and like completely shat on the healers of this world, which, just to inform you, we done volunteered in the spirit world before we came up in this bitch, and I was already weary. I already was like, bruh, I don't know about this, because every life I've had, and this one's a fuck fest too. But we came down here as a service to you, as help for karmic people, even for the simpletons that think that spirituality's a load of shit, for people that are just ignorant as fuck. Yeah, y'all, we came down here to help you. While y'all over here shitting on us, talking shit, slandering our name, gang stalking, helicopters, airplanes, having neighbors mug us, people treat us like shit at the store, trying to set us up on our Gmails, hack our phones, do all this shit. Who the fuck is gonna heal you when you have literally taken out or fucked over or imprisoned every single person that has any type of spiritual wisdom, any type of real healing? I ain't talking about the medicines that mask your problems. I'm talking about healing yourself. What are you gonna do then? I'll tell you what you're gonna do. You gonna die right along with the other masses of them, because they don't give a shit if you literally slowly die from AIDS or hepatitis or cancer or liver failure. They don't care. Who the fuck is you? They don't care about nobody but their damn family. Let's be real. Because in this world, everybody who is not like me is out for their damn self. They're out for the money they can make off you, for the shit they can get out of you. Me, 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 me. We live in a me world. All about you. Not all of us are like that. Because I'm going to tell you, I live in a me, me, me world. And I am the least selfish person, the least me person. I will always put me last. I'll put me first, but I put me last. If that makes any sense to anybody. Anybody that's a healer is going to understand what I say by that. I've healed people at the detriment of myself. I have healed people to the point where I have almost literally walked into my own demise, my own downfall, my own physical, literal death. Trying to open somebody's eyes, heal somebody, help somebody. Now, the other thing I want to put out is all the healers out there, yes, we are here to change the masses. We are here to open people's eyes. But when you put that shit out there and you try to open somebody's eyes and motherfucker wants to stay asleep, let them stay asleep and move on to somebody who wants to be healed. I had to learn that the hard way. I'm getting gang stalked because of it. Okay? Go out there and heal the motherfuckers that either have the potential to change or the want, the will. Because it's just like drug addiction. Healing is. I'm gonna give you an example. If you go out there trying to quit drugs because everybody else wants you to, you're gonna relapse every time. But if you go out there quitting drugs because you're tired of waking up and feeling like you're gonna die if you don't have it, or wondering if you're gonna wake up the next morning, your ass is gonna get sober. And your success rate is gonna be 100 times better. And honestly, I actually have a freaking certificate, a degree in addiction counseling, okay? College certificate, whatever you want to call it, okay? I'm certified. And there are so many important things that they are missing in those rehabs. Not to mention, you're a cash cow when you walk up in there. I want you to look and see how they treat the people with state insurance versus the people with private insurance. They treat them like shit. You got drug facilities literally bringing in drugs to make them relapse so that they don't leave. So that they don't get better. And you know what's funny is I've actually legitimately never stepped inside an inpatient one. I've gone to outpatient rehab. I have a past, and I ain't ashamed of it either, because I sit here sober, so I think that's pretty fucking cool. That's one of the hardest battles to fight. But I'm going to tell you, like, healing's the same way. If you go out and heal because everybody's like, bitch, you need to heal, you're going to be like, bitch, no, and you're going to keep doing dumb shit, right? But if you go out there and heal because you're like, fuck, I'm so tired of everybody looking at me like a piece of shit. I'm tired of feeling like shit. I'm tired of being a piece of shit. Like, I'm tired of doing shitty shit. Like, I'm tired of being a bad parent, or I'm tired of being a shitty friend, or I'm tired of being a shitty person, period, to anybody, anything, anywhere, anytime. You're going to heal. I mean, there are those few people that are literally so worried about what everybody else thinks that like they'll heal for a cool ass minute because, well, I mean, they'll do what I call undercover healing. So like they'll heal on the outside, they'll act like a good person, all this shit, which is narcissism. And then like behind the scenes, they're like hookah haka hiki freaking beep beep, you know what I mean? And that shit's weak as fuck. But whatever, it is what it is, and we all have our shit. We all have our vices, you know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, like, y'all people need to fucking stop. Stop with the hatred and the bullshit, bro. We came here voluntarily, bro. Like, we had to give our consent. I did. I know I did. I had a whole ass short trajectory in the spirit world before I came here. My dad tells me about it a lot. And my parents actually went to a psychic when my mom was pregnant with me. Actually, my middle name is her first name in honor of her. You know what I'm saying? And my dad was like, oh yeah, I want a girl, right? And my mom didn't know she wanted any more kids. Well, she didn't really want any more kids at that time. They thought they were only going to have my brother. That was going to be it because she already had another kid. I have 2 older brothers biologically. And the psychic was like, she doesn't know if she wants to come here. Like, every life damn near that she has had has been horrible. Like, she's been wrongfully killed, like brutalized, drowned. I've had hella shit happen to me, bro. Like I've told you on this channel before, this is the first time I have lived past 19. 32, boo. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know if I wanted to be here. I was like, fuck, I don't know about that shit. And my dad convinced me, regardless that I wasn't in this world yet. But my dad convinced me. Nah, you'll make it. You got this. You got this. And it's funny because, you know, we communicated that way, and my dad actually is still alive, but my dad has dementia. So he isn't all there anymore. So we can communicate spiritually regardless. And he's still cheering me on. Still cheering me on. For those of you that don't know me, I'm very close to my father. When something happens to him, I'm going to be wrecked. I'll put it out there. Sorry. And when a man like my dad, a military man, a man who is very loving, he's gentle but fierce. That's where I get my personality, like, hands down. When a man like that tells you, like, you're the matriarch of the family, I am handing you the keys, like, I know you can do this, and you got his side and your mom's side in the spirit world backing you, you stand the fuck up. You do what you gotta do. I remember when, damn, I hate crying, bro, for real, but I'm gonna get this message out regardless. When it comes to my dad, I'm very sensitive. I remember when I was still in active addiction, and I tried so hard to pull myself out of that, so hard, and I was just like, fuck, I'm miserable, I'm gonna die. I was like maybe 80 pounds soaking wet, which is horrible because I'm 5'6", I'm a pretty thick person. So imagine, like, me at 80 pounds, I'm gonna have to find a picture because I have some on my Facebook, and I don't even look like the same person, you know what I'm saying? And it makes me sad every time the memories pop up. That was a horrible time in my life. Some really fucked shit happened to me. That I don't really speak on. Not many people know even a fraction of what happened to me when I was using, okay? But I remember thinking, like, not only for my first daughter, which I had already had, but I had, like, a spin out because of the person I was with just lost my shit and relapsed after 11 years of sobriety. And I remember thinking, like, not just my daughter. Like, I was like, I can't leave my daughter. Like, she needs her mom. But I was thinking I could not imagine one of my parents passing on, and the last thing they remembered about me was that I was some homeless crackhead that was 80 pounds and fucking up. I'm one of those few people that I'm so selfless. Like my ego is damn near so non-existent that when it comes to shit like that, I got my shit together for everybody else. A little bit for myself too, because I wanted it. I wanted to be healthy. I didn't want to die. I didn't want to leave my kid. I didn't want to disappoint my family, but I didn't want to be sick anymore either. I didn't want to be sick anymore either. And the fucked up thing was, when I was detoxing, I remember puking blood and being fucked up and being in bed for like 3 or 4 days. And where I was at, like, nobody checked on me, nobody helped me out. And I was fucked off. Now, at that time, I didn't have the knowledge of herbal remedies and what to do to make yourself better. So I just cold turkey, after, I want to say, like a year of using, maybe a little under, just woke up one day and I was like, I can't do this anymore. And I quit. And I stayed strong, even though I had one of my best friends at the time. Oh, let's go get high. Let's go get high. Bro, I'm over here puking blood right now, if you can't tell by the pillow, which she didn't give a fuck. I don't even think she really noticed it, because she was so concerned about getting fucking high. You know what I'm saying? Good friend, right? Anyways, y'all really need to be thinking about what you're doing out there to people, because that same person that you're having gang stalked or put in jail or fucking over, you're gonna need that fucking healer's help one day. What are you gonna do when we tell you no? When we go, fuck you, I'm not helping you. Now, most of us, no, very few of us, like me, are equipped to and ordered to help, regardless if we don't want to, regardless of the pain we've gone through, regardless of everything that's been done. But we're here to help. So we do. We do it even though we're like, why the fuck should I help you? But we do, because we listen. And we're loyal to our purpose. To, I'm not going to say God, because not everybody believes in God. But to whatever higher power, whatever type of spirituality, whatever our purpose is, our job is, whatever we're put here for, we're loyal to that. And that's why we still help. That's why we still make herbal remedies. And that's why we make tarot videos. We make inspirational videos. Because we do what we're told. We were put here not to just fuck around, do drugs, and do whatever we want, but to help fix the world, because the world's fucked up. The world's fucked up. I don't know if anybody else is really, truly taking a step back and realizing where this world is going to go, but y'all keep fucking taking out these healers and keep gang stalking people and putting them in prison. Y'all ain't gonna have a pot to piss in, let alone a leg to stand on. Y'all better get the bow and arrow right now, because you're gonna have to go Katniss on a motherfucker and be the last one standing, and that's some real ass shit. Y'all gonna have to make some serious money to get those gated freaking those gated doors and those metal walls that are gonna close so that people can't get in your house to take you out when there's a purge. Because that shit is so coming, bro. at the rate we're going, it can be stopped. But that shit is so on the menu, bro. Like, you know how I'm gonna put it to you this way, you know how they have like the special menus? Oh, like on Monday we have this is our special, bruh. That is on the special menu for every fucking day of the week. If y'all keep doing what you're doing, it's some real shit. I have literally, regardless if they know it or not, forgiven every fucking buddy that's ever hurt me. That includes my cheating exes, any baby daddy drama, okay, any fake ass friends that I had that underlying like wanted to get with me, they're still trying to take me out. Yes, I do know. I've been knowing. I forgive because that's part of who I am, and that's part of how I'm able to do my job. Because y'all think it's a fucking game when I come up on here talking about Angel of Love. Y'all don't know what the fuck love really is. In a relationship, I'll be real. Like, I know how to give love, but I don't know how to receive it because I never have. Not genuinely. Not genuinely. Not without having to give more in return. Like, you want to talk about fucking unconditional love? Like, this shit right here. Sitting here, giving you advice. Forgiving you when you've gotten my child taken from me. My littlest daughter, I literally went into labor with her, didn't even get a chance to hold her. They took her, said they were cleaning her up, and CPS and a police officer walked in. Set up. Then they had a no chain of custody drug test, tried to say I had all this shit in my system that I didn't have. Same with my daughter. Coincidentally, there was no chain of custody on either of those tests, and I got my daughter taken. I didn't even get to hold my daughter. And I still found it in my heart to forgive. You go through 9 months. Hold on, let me back up. You go through finding out you're pregnant, and not even a week later, the person that knocked you up getting arrested. And then not even 20 minutes after that, about 15 minutes after the person that you're pregnant by goes to jail, and you're like, I'm fucked. His mom walks up to you and says, you have 30 minutes to get out of my house because my husband hates you. On the fucking street. I had nowhere to go. And I was pregnant. I didn't get to come back to my parents' house till I was about 7.5, 8 months pregnant. Now we all know that 9 months you have your child. Can you imagine how hard it was to live off berries and lemonade? Not eat very often. Have people put shit in your drinks or your food and rape you when all you needed was a safe place to stay. Have somebody beat the fuck out of you while you're pregnant because you didn't do what they wanted you to do, and pray to God that you were going to make it through it because all you were worried about is covering your stomach while your face just got blow after blow after blow. I honestly am lucky I'm alive. I've been through a lot of shit. I've gotten the shit beat out of me so many times. And I'm standing here, sitting here, talking here with nothing but forgiveness. Because if you notice, I'm not angry. Like, there will always be a part of me that's hurt. That is hurt. Because of what I've been through. Because I didn't deserve any of it. But I would heed my word. I would heed my warning. everybody out there trying to hurt other people that are here, that were specifically sent here to make sure that this world doesn't completely implode and that the human race isn't extinct along with the animals, along with everything on this earth. Stop. Stop fucking with people. Stop fucking around. Stop trying to hurt people. Stop doing dumbass shit. Work for your shit. Work for your shit. Quit fucking other people over. Fuck's wrong with you? Okay, your mommy and daddy weren't nice to you. You got raped or molested. Me too. Am I sitting over here fucking with people? Nah. I'm sitting over here being the fucking change. Try it. Quit being a weak ass bitch. Let's just get down to it. You want to talk about how this person's weak, make fun of this person, is because you're a weak ass bitch. And you couldn't walk a mile in the shoes that people like us had to walk. You want our purpose, you want our gifts, but you couldn't handle a fucking day of the shit that we've been through. Yeah, you may have been through some similar shit. I ain't discarding shit that anybody's been through, because we've all been through some shit. But I'm going to tell you from experience, to become an empress, I had to go through so much fucking shit. So much shit. And I'm still standing. Over a decade. More than any other life. And if anyone in this fucking world thinks they're going to stop me from healing people, from being great, from doing my job, go fuck yourself. It's not going to happen. I've come too fucking far. Been beat up, left for dead, raped, all this other shit so many fucking times that I ain't giving up. So y'all better pack up your stalker tents, take your fucking camper, shove all your shit up your ass and get the fuck away from me and get the fuck from around me, because I ain't going anywhere until I damn well am good and ready to do it. I've gone through too much shit in my life to let anyone, I don't give a fuck who you are, how big you are. My motto, the bigger you are, the harder you fall, motherfucker. Fighting people, whether it be verbally, physically, or spiritually, has nothing to do with your size. It has to do with your heart, with your strength of self, with your want to live, with your want to love and help and bring light into the world. Don't have shit to do with anything else. I'm not going anywhere, bitches. Be jealous all you want. Keep hacking my YouTube channel. Keep talking shit. Keep having the helicopters fly over. Keep gang stalking me. I don't give a fuck. Because I've got 2 little girls, unlike majority of you that are wasting your time out here stalking people like me, that I have a fucking crown to straighten and put an example on for. Try it. Try that shit. Because that shit, those kids, that's our future. You want to talk about legacy? Fuck money and fuck what you've done in your life. How are your kids? How do they treat people? Do they say thank you? Do they say excuse me? Do they smile at people? Do they talk nice? Do they like have nice, do they make people go, oh, I love, your daughter's so sweet. Your son's so amazing. If not, you fucked up. You're fucking up the whole legacy of the world, bitch. Because you're just creating another problem. Some real shit. Instead of stalking people, making them feel like shit, worry about your goddamn kids that you're puppy milling and creating and shit. And, like, not that I'm talking shit about it, because I've had a Maury Povich moment, not knowing who my little daughter's dad was for a while either. But, like, quit Maury Povich in it and having 20 different daddies and none of them be the dad and stalking people and worry about your damn kid. And for all those men, because men do this shit too, for all those women that think they're going to trap a dude with a baby, and all those men that think that they have a bitch on lock for the rest of their life because they have a kid with them, kids don't keep anyone. I could show you, because I've raised my almost 5-year-old by myself her whole life. It don't keep anybody. Good fucking riddance. Quit trying to trap people. Quit trying to do dumb shit. Like, quit worrying about everybody else's purpose and figure out why the fuck you were put here. I said what I said. Quit worrying about every freaking buddy else. What they're doing, how they're talking, how they're acting. Be yourself. Figure out how to be yourself. Quit trying to impersonate everybody else. Be your fucking self. Like, you want to be risky? You want to be daring? Fuck, dare to be your fucking self. Unapologetically, dude. Quit living to one-up somebody, to be somebody, to take their purpose. To be everything they are. Find your own essence. Find your own purpose. You know what I'm saying? That's how you're going to win. That's how you're going to win in life. That's how we're going to be able to fucking heal shit. That's how we're going to create a world where our kids don't have to live in a cesspool of shit with Hunger Games and goddamn The Purge. Shit, that shit'll come before we're dead. Now, mind you, I'm 32. Everything that I've spoken is truth. You want to be ignorant? Go take your ass over there and sit the fuck down. Give a shit how old you are. Because real talk, this was like literally my second tattoo. And I love it. The truth fucking hurts. Because it does. And I have that shit on my right arm to remember that in the present, always. That sometimes, the truth hurts. This makes sure that even when I want to sugarcoat shit and be the Willy Wonka of this motherfucking state to make somebody feel better, that ain't gonna get anybody anywhere. And on some real shit, the people that I have Willy Wonka'd, dude, they're being fat ass pieces of shit. I'm just gonna be real. Try to like pump you. Oh no, you're a good person. No, you're a straight piece of shit. Go fix yourself, bruh. That goes for one of the people that was my ex-best friends and a couple of my ex-boyfriends. Oh, you're a good person. I see good in you. There is good in you, but you're a piece of shit and you got some attachments, like literally deities attached to you from all the freaking D or P that you've been fucking flailing in and out of yourself or in and out of. Go like get an exorcism and cleanse yourself and purify yourself or some shit, because like dead ass, there is a good person inside there, but damn, like I don't see any good in that shit anymore. None of you. And I'm gonna tell you, when somebody like me, when an angel of love comes up on here and says, I don't see no good in you anymore, y'all are fucked. Because anybody who knows me knows that I will find the good in the shittiest person in this world. And I'll try to help you bring that shit out too. I'll try to be like, dude, there is like this little pea size of goodness in you. And here, let me try to help you bring that shit out. Not for people that don't want to do it no more. I say fuck that. That's wasting my goddamn time. Been there, done that, wasted 32 fucking years with rarely anybody that I've made an impact on that I know of, at least. Know what I'm saying? For those of you curious, because I keep looking at my tattoo, right? So I've seen a lot of people get this. I've had this tattoo for years. But mine has significance, okay? So, I love music. I love to listen to music. Music is what soothes me, what makes me feel good. It's healing for me. When I listen to it, I get back in that state of love. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, my face is red as shit. That's when you know the ancestors are coming through. They're like, speak, girl, speak. And like, I just want to point out for like some of the people gang stalking me that are like, because there's some that are Masons and stuff. Not all Masons are bad, okay? I literally, on both sides, come from Masons. My grandpas were Masons. My great-grandpas were Masons. My great-great-grandpas were Masons. Like, bitch, look up the last name Can. And I ain't even gonna tell you my last name, because the other side of the family, that's my last name still, you know what I'm saying? But like, look it up, bitch, because my grandfathers were very well respected. I could literally show you my great-grandpa's ring. That actually happened to come to me, funny enough. I didn't even know he had one, or anything about it, for that matter. And my grandpa, my grandpa, the one that I did know, he was a good fucking man. I think it was Catholic, Baptist, or Lutheran was the church. I can't exactly remember. My grandpa was a good man. Rest his soul, right? Bristow was his last name. He was a Freemason as well. For those of you who don't know me, the Head Start program, my Uncle Bill Bristow made that fucking program. Fuckers. How many of y'all gang stalkers have had your kids in Head Start, bro? You're welcome. That was my fucking family that made that shit. My uncle that started that shit. While y'all over here being petty ass bitches. My family that has Mason ties, while y'all over here being petty ass bitches. For what? For a bunch of drug addict pieces of shit that step into church and act like they're holy. Yeah, I'm calling you the fuck out. For real, I thought that they excommunicated you if you were a crackhead and shit. Apparently not. They just be riding with that shit. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. And y'all wonder why people don't go to church, bruh. Because I don't go to church, but fuck yeah, I believe in God, and I believe in spirituality and all that shit. I just don't have to get on a pew, kneel, and bow down to a bunch of fake-ass morals. Like all things on earth are put here to serve men, even women. Fuck you, no they're not. I don't give a fuck. Like me or not. Men and women were put here to be side by side. Why was Eve made out of Adam's rib? To be by his side, not under his fucking feet. Misogynist ass motherfuckers. All these men trying to take me out and shit. Eve, literally look in the Bible, bro. Eve was made from Adam's rib to be by his side. If she was meant to be under his feet, she would have been made from toenails or some shit, motherfucker. God would have freaking pulled her ass up out of the freaking dirt like a damn carrot, bruh. Plus, all us bitches might be orange. Some of us are, because we got that fake spray tan shit. Just saying. I had to lighten it up a little bit. As my kids scream like they're getting murdered. Super cool. Super cool. No, they like to scream. But I like to let them be little too. I don't mind it. Anyways. Makes me mad that, like, because I'm a woman, y'all think you can just fuck me over, or y'all think I'm dumb. I got the straight up, well, I used to. My hair used to be a lot lighter. This is my natural color now. Ooh, all that gray hair, though. This is all freaking gray up front. That's crazy. Almost looks like a receding hairline. Look at that, because it's so much fucking gray. I earned that shit. Whether it be from my kid, from my ex, don't matter. I earned that gray. I'm keeping it too. My mom is so funny because she's always like, I'm gonna dye my damn hair because all gray and shit. I'm like, I'll go straight Golden Girls when that shit happens. I'll be like, thank you for being a friend. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. I will with my long ass hair that I'm like never gonna cut. Yeah, it's all crazy right now. I don't give a fuck. I do that actually. I just started doing that about 5 or 6 years ago to honor my heritage. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't cut my hair. Even if it has split ends, people are like, oh, it has split ends. I'm like, oh, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's not about your freaking looks. It's about your soul. While we got all these dudes and women running around like that freaking, oh my god, now it's coming to my head. That dude, this song's stupid as shit too. That one that's like, snatch him on his soul. Like, what the fuck? And bitches are like, oh, this slaps. Like, what are you doing? What kind of music is that? Damn. Oh god. That shit's a trip. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Some of those songs are, like, catchy just because of the beat. But that one, like, seriously, wholeheartedly annoys the fuck out of me. Because for when it's, like that. And then plus it's, like, talking about freaking snatching a dude's soul with your, you know what I'm saying? And, like, why are you gonna try to snatch somebody's soul? Like, why don't you just be a good person? Damn, like this shit is why we have a problem with the world. Oh yeah, and then of course like those parents letting their kids get on like TikTok, Facebook, all that shit before they're like 17 or 16 when they should appropriately be on that shit and still be monitored. Boo, I don't give a fuck. Because you got these little ass girls that I don't know what the fuck they're putting in these like school lunches or whatever. But bruh, some of these little girls look older than me, and it's a concern, bro. It's a concern. Like, I look good for my age. I ain't even gonna lie. People think I'm hella young all the time. And because I'm short, so that doesn't help either. Well, I'm average 5'6", you know? But still, that's short. And, I don't know, man. Like, these little girls be tall as fuck. They be, like, looking hella old, wearing them little crop tops. Out there doing all these like grown women dances and shit, twerking in the camera on TikTok and doing little pictures and shit. Like, bro, when I'm on the internet and I see your daughters doing that, I want to slap you. I want to beat their ass, but I want to slap you for letting them do that shit. Or like, even if you don't know they're doing that shit, like monitor your motherfucking kids. Oh, said what I said. Anyways, that was a long ass spiel that went from one thing to another, but you will all see that I am a fucking wholehearted Aquarius, and what we do is we like to go on one tangent to another tangent to another tangent, but it all ties in somehow. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes the Aquarius such a good person to listen to when it comes to inspiration or knowledge or stories. Like, bro, we just literally, we always keep it fresh. All day, every day. Because we go from like one thing, and just when you're about to you're like, fuck, I'm gonna click off this video because like she's still talking about this shit. Then boom, I switch some shit up and you're like, oh shit, no wait, she's talking about something else. And so on. 43 minutes. If you've made it this far, congratulations, you're not an asshole. Round of applause. Because most people, 44 minutes, don't even have the attention span to make it through 5 minutes of a video because of all those fucking TikToks and those Facebook shorts and shit like that. Because now we got all these little hamster brains going me like that, and nobody has an attention span for shit. It's like you might as well be a mouse at that point. You know what I'm saying? Well, dang, what the fuck? Seeing I wake up with shit like that. Little bruises and shit. That shit's hella annoying with those spiritual attacks and shit. Swollen eyes, bruises, and shit like that. I get so tired of that goddamn shit. Fuck out of here. I'm still alive. I'm alive. More so than I should be. Over a decade more than every other life. So you ain't winning this one. Sorry, guys. You're gonna have to check your compass back there. North, south, east, west. North, south, east, west, west, east. You know what I'm saying? Telling you, dude. This world makes me sad. It devastates me that we have so many people putting in so little effort to love each other, take care of our world, and help each other. And one day I'm not going to be able to fuck a bitch up if something happens to one of my kids. One day I'm not going to be here to guide them. Fortunately for me, I focus very much on making sure that my children carry on my legacy of being a good person, being a healer, being a lover. Of course, like anything else, I've told them, I'm like, you don't have to be spiritual, but you are going to learn to protect yourself. You are going to learn some healing things so that if something goes wrong, you get sick or whatever, you're going to know how to heal yourself type shit. You know what I mean? Back to my first topic, though. When they take all this shit away and you don't know what the fuck you're doing, or when they leave this shit and you literally have shat on your abilities, or you have no clue, because yes, the herbs, the way you mix them, the process is important, but there's like a whole nother fucking element to being able to get the medicine to work. But y'all don't understand that now, do you? And a lot of that shit, you can't do your research on for a fucking reason, because they don't want you to. Why? Then you'll stop taking Zoloft and shit. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I got an hour of sleep last night. I broke my ankle yesterday. This is my life right here, too. This is the shit I'm talking about, too. Here's an example. I broke my ankle yesterday. In, like, the dumbest way ever, too. Like, and I'm not a clumsy person at all. So, anyways. I go to this doctor. And yes, of course, I know because my mom was a nurse for 20 years. Over 20 years, I think. My grandma's a nurse as well. My dad's mom. My Aunt Nancy was a delivery nurse, too. A lot of nurses in this family. Always healers somewhere. Anyways, I went to this doctor, and I knew that they probably weren't going to be able to see if my ankle was broken, because for one, I just did it yesterday. For two, I'm not dumb, and I know that swelling, actually, why they tell you to ice it is because swelling holds the fracture or the break together, or holds it like this so that they can't see that there's a crack, you know what I'm saying? But when it isn't swollen, you can see it. And I went into this doctor, and for one, I just want to be real as fuck. Like, I get that it was an urgent care, but the fact that he was really young, going, and like, didn't even know, like, bruh, for one, you didn't touch my ankle, you didn't feel it, you didn't, nothing. For two, you looked at it and you were like, you know, and I mean, I get it, bro, because my ankle's like trash. Like, that shit's like 5 times the size it's supposed to be. It's brutal looking, okay? I did a number. But like, dude just like looked at it and was like, and then he was you know, honestly, I just think it's bruising. And I was like, I literally told you how this shit I was like, I literally told you how this shit happened, and you want to tell me you think it's bruised? Like, I get that there's bruising on it. And so he gives me like a flimsy brace, and now I need y'all to understand this is worse than the brace I already had. Okay. Damn, I wish I had it in here. But bro, this shit, like, I couldn't even walk. Like, at least the one that I was wearing, like, cause I mean, dude was like absolutely shocked that I came in, because I was like, yeah, I have an ace bandage on. I'm like, I have a brace on, and I have a shoe that goes to my ankle to make sure that I have stability. And dude was like, damn, bitch, like, you gotta go down. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was fucking shocked. Damn, my whole foot's swollen. Fuck. Anyways, so I'm gonna show you guys this shit. This guy was like dead set that this shit isn't broken. And I'm telling you, I've broken like hella bones in my body, and some of them multiple times, okay? And bro, this shit's broken as fuck. Hold on, I'm gonna show you a comparison from their ankle to my bad one, okay? So now, oh shit, the lighting's bad. Hold on. See this ankle? Okay, like look at that, right? I mean, it's bad, bro. And this is my normal ankle. Like, nah, dude. Homeboy said without even touching it. He's, oh, you know, it's probably just a little bruise. You might pull a little tendon. No, I broke that bitch. Trust me, trust and believe that. When you step down on the top of your foot like it is the bottom of your foot and put your full body weight on that bitch, you broke that shit. I don't give a fuck. Plus, I know, obviously, what it feels like when I break something. And what's funny is, I actually worked for a gas station. Broke my wrist, right? And I worked the rest of my shift, too. And I mean, dude, my bone was sticking out and all. Dude, it was bad. And I went to the doctor, because it was workers' comp, of course. Which I got fucked on, by the way. So I go to the doctor, and this fool's like, your shit's not broken. Your shit's not broken. It's a sprain. And I was like, bitch, it's broken. He's, no, you could go back to work. Now, understand that I was a cooler person. So I was lifting like over 100 pounds every fucking cart of dolly of drinks or whatever that I was putting in the cooler, plus stocking all that shit, right? Bro, 3 days later, I was like, I need to go back in. My arm's fucked up. Now, it was still swollen because obviously I like wrapped it and was still working. But I went in and they were like, damn, bitch, that shit's literally about snapped in half. Well, I'll be goddamn. Oh, no, it's sprained, right? I thought it was sprained. So, y'all better be nice to the people healing out there, because you got doctors out here that don't want to do their motherfucking job. Like, I got a freaking broken ankle and a straight pigeon-toed foot right now, which is not normal for me, okay? And it's just bruised, though. It's just like my wrist was bruised, though, and it was almost snapped straight in half. It's cool. Just saying. All right. I'm going to do reading later. I'm going to get off this thing, because for real, I'm going to start like, this shit be pissing me off. I'm not even going to lie. Peace, love, and light. I hope somebody today who has their head up their ass unlodges it from their ass and really takes into consideration what I'm saying. Because y'all got shady motherfuckers out there, for example, spreading STDs and not even telling you. Ooh, said what I said. And who won't help you when the doctors refuse your medication, boo?